You have been living a lie, not because you wanted to, but because you were too afraid to admit the truth. The truth that the version of you standing here right now is not who you are supposed to be. You already know this. Deep down in the silence of 3 a.m. when you can't sleep, you know. And what I am about to tell you is going to shake everything you thought you understood about yourself. Because the only way to build the life you want is to first destroy the life you're living. Stay with me. Because most people get this completely wrong. They think growth is about adding things, more motivation, more information, more plans, more goals written in journals they never open again. But the real work, the work nobody wants to talk about, is subtraction, it's demolition, it's standing in front of the mirror and saying, this version of me is not coming with me. Think about where you are right now. You are not where you thought you'd be. You are not who you thought you'd become. And every single night you go to sleep with that quiet ache, that feeling that something is missing, that feeling that you are capable of so much more. But here's the question nobody asks you. What if you are the thing standing in your own way, not your circumstances, not your past, not the people who doubted you, the habits you refuse to break, the stories you keep telling yourself, the identity you cling to because change is terrifying. You have built a prison out of your own limitations. And you have decorated it so nicely that you forgot it was a prison at all. The comfort zone is a beautiful name for a terrible place. It feels like safety, it feels like home, but it is slow death dressed in familiar clothes. Every day you stay the same. Every day you choose comfort over growth. Every day you hit snooze on your own potential. You are not standing still, you are moving backward, because the world doesn't pause while you hesitate. Life doesn't wait while you figure things out. Time doesn't slow down because you're not ready, it just keeps moving. And you stay behind. Look at the version of yourself from 5 years ago. Did that person think you'd be here? Did that person dream of exactly this life? Or did that person dream of something bigger, something bolder, something that made your heart race just thinking about it? What happened to that dream? What happened to that fire? Because I know it's still in there, buried under excuses, buried under fear. Buried under years of telling yourself you're not ready, you're not ready. That is the biggest lie you have ever told yourself. Nobody is ever ready. The people you admire were never ready either. They just decided. They decided that who they were was not enough, that where they were was not enough, and they made a choice that changed everything. They chose destruction, not destruction of their dreams, not destruction of their hope, destruction of everything that was keeping them from both, and this is where it gets real. Because destroying yourself, the version of yourself that is comfortable, complacent, and coasting, is the most painful thing you will ever do. It is supposed to hurt. Growth is not supposed to feel good in the beginning. When a seed breaks open in the ground, it doesn't feel like growth, it feels like death, but something incredible is happening in that darkness. Something is being born, and that is exactly what is happening to you right now. You are in the breaking, and the breaking is not the end. It is the beginning, but here is what most people do when the breaking comes. They run. They run back to the familiar, back to the comfortable, back to the life they know. Even when the life they know is destroying them slowly. Because at least that pain is familiar, at least that pain is predictable. And the unknown is terrifying. But can I tell you something? The fear you feel about changing your life is nothing compared to the regret you will feel if you don't. Regret is the heaviest thing a human being can carry. It doesn't arrive all at once. It builds slowly, quietly, day by day, choice by choice, and one day you wake up and realize you are out of days to make different choices. I don't want that for you, so let's talk about what destroying yourself actually means. It doesn't mean self-harm. It doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean burning your life to the ground. It means killing the ego that keeps you small. Your ego is not your friend. Your ego is the voice that says you're too good to start at the bottom, too smart to ask for help, too experienced to admit you're lost, too proud to change. Your ego is the reason you are stuck, and until you are willing to be a beginner again, until you are willing to be wrong, until you are willing to be humble, you will stay exactly where you are. The greatest people in history had one thing in common. They were willing to become nobodies before they became somebodies. They were willing to start over. To unlearn everything they thought they knew, to sit at the feet of someone who knew more. Ego death is not weakness. Ego death is the beginning of real power, and then there is the identity. You have built an identity around who you used to be. Maybe you were the person who always failed, so failure became your identity. Maybe you were the person who was never enough, so inadequacy became your story. Maybe you were told you were not smart, not talented, not worthy, and somewhere along the way, you believed it. And you built your entire life around that belief. You made decisions based on it. You avoided opportunities because of it. You shrunk yourself to fit inside it. But here is the truth. You are not your past. You are not what they said about you. You are not the worst thing that ever happened to you. You are a choice. Every single morning you wake up, you are a choice. You can choose to be the person your past says you are, or you can choose to be the person your future needs you to be. That choice belongs to you. Nobody can take it. Nobody can give it, it is yours. Now let's talk about discipline, because this is where most people want to check out. Motivation is a feeling, and feelings come and go. One morning you wake up on fire, you're going to change everything. You're going to become a different person. You're going to start today. And you do, for 3 days, maybe a week. And then the feeling fades, and the old habits come creeping back, and you're right back where you started, wondering what is wrong with you. Wondering why you can't just stay consistent. Nothing is wrong with you. You are relying on motivation to do a job that only discipline can do. Discipline is not about how you feel. Discipline is about what you do when you don't feel anything at all, when you're tired, when you're discouraged, when nobody is watching, when the results are not coming fast enough. That is where champions are built. In the moments nobody sees, in the early mornings nobody witnesses, in the sacrifices nobody applauds. You have to fall in love with the process, not the outcome, the process, the daily act of becoming, the daily act of showing up. The daily act of choosing your future self over your current comfort, and it will be hard. It will be harder than anything you have ever done, because you are not just building new habits. You are dismantling old ones, and the brain doesn't like that. Your brain will fight you. It will tell you to stop. It will make the old way seem easier, faster, safer. Don't listen. The resistance you feel is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that you are exactly where growth happens. Lean into it. Run toward the thing that scares you. Run toward the discomfort. Run toward the version of yourself that you are terrified to become, because that version is waiting for you. And here is what nobody tells you about pain. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is information. Every time something hurts, every time you fail, every time you fall short, life is giving you data. It is showing you where you need to grow. It is showing you what you need to learn. It is pointing you directly at your next breakthrough, but only if you're paying attention. Only if you stop running from it. Only if you sit with it long enough to understand what it is trying to tell you. Your greatest failure was not the end of your story, it was the turning point. The moment before everything changed. Look back at the hardest thing you've ever been through, and now ask yourself, who did it make you? I bet it made you stronger. I bet it gave you perspective nothing else could. I bet you learned something from that pain that success never would have taught you. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every person you have ever admired has a story of failure, of collapse, of starting over with nothing but the lessons they earned. And those lessons are what built them. And now we are here, at the place where everything comes together. The reason you destroy yourself is not destruction for its own sake. It is because you have a vision, you have something you are building toward, a life that matters, a contribution that lasts, a version of yourself that you can be proud of. And that vision requires sacrifice. It requires you to give up who you are for who you could become. It requires you to give up what is comfortable for what is meaningful. It requires you to stop living for the approval of others and start living for the truth inside yourself. What is your reason? Not your reason to start. Your reason to keep going when everything in you wants to stop. Find that reason, write it down, put it somewhere you will see it every single day. Because there will be days when you forget why you started. There will be days when the darkness feels heavier than the dream. There will be days when giving up sounds so much easier than continuing. And on those days, that reason is everything. It is the anchor that keeps you from drifting. The fire that keeps you from freezing, the voice that speaks louder than fear. So I want you to hear me right now. You are not too late, you are not too broken, you are not too far gone. There is no version of you that cannot be rebuilt. There is no life that cannot be transformed. There is no dream that is too big for the person you are becoming, but you have to decide, right now, not tomorrow, not Monday, not when the timing is perfect, because the timing will never be perfect. The conditions will never be ideal. The fear will never fully disappear. The doubt will never completely go silent. You move anyway. You act in the presence of fear. You build in the presence of doubt. You become in the presence of everything trying to keep you the same. This is your moment, not a future moment. Not a moment when you feel more ready. This one. The one happening right now while you listen to these words. Your life is not something that happens to you. It is something you create every single day with every single choice. So what are you going to choose? Are you going to keep being the person who says someday? The person who almost made it? The person who had everything they needed but never used it? Or are you going to be the person who decided? The person who looked at everything that was holding them back and chose to burn it down, not out of rage, not out of desperation, but out of love. Love for the version of yourself that deserves to exist. Love for the life that is waiting on the other side of your fear. Love for the people who will be impacted by the person you become. Destroy the old, build the new. This is not a destruction, this is a resurrection, and it starts right now. With one decision, one step, one moment of choosing yourself over your excuses. You are not who you were, you are not what they said, you are not the sum of your failures. You are the decision you make today. So make it. Rise, rebuild, and never stop becoming. If these words moved something inside you, if this hit different. If somewhere in this speech you heard your own story, then you are exactly where you are supposed to be. This is Motiverse, a place built for people who refuse to stay the same, for people who are done with excuses, for people who are ready to destroy the old and build something real. Every single week we drop content that challenges you, that pushes you, that reminds you of who you are capable of becoming. So if you are serious about your growth, hit that subscribe button right now, not later. Now. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if this speech spoke to you, share it with one person who needs to hear it today. You never know whose life you might change with one click. This is Motiverse, and we are just getting started. See you in the next one.